Sean Eggs coming at you here with a little Atlantic Sun tournament talk here. Now, ASUN kicks it off. We do have on Tuesday the Horizon League, and who else kicks off? Sunbelt tomorrow. Wednesday we have Northeast. We'll have quite a few tournaments, 14 in all, starting this week of March the 4th. But I'll start off here in the ASUN. Also talk about the two games going tonight. These videos will be short. They're not long. They're not long-winded. Um, I'm going to give you a pick here I think could go. Maybe I won't have a pick. We'll see how the conferences go, what we have. I do them. I write them down the odds, and away we go with it. At Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Come give me a follow there. And be sure to hit the like button here and subscribe to the channel. Why not? Why not? Do a lot of free pick stuff here. So all the odds will be off of FanDuel, by the way. I try to keep it all the same. Listen, you should shop around. You should have multiple books. I mean, let's be honest here. You should have. You're in a state with legal gambling. You should have at least three minimum. I mean, you got offshore stuff. You should have at least seven, maybe more, if you're real. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. We'll start in the top dogs here. Eastern Kentucky. Last year, I believe they were the CBI champions. I read somewhere. So yeah, I mean, what is there to say about a team that is 12-4 in conference play? Not too shabby. And when you're playing all your games on your home court, a 13-3 record is pretty darn good. But at a 165, this is your first time you're tuning in my show. You see Midday Money. That's my daily show, 7 days a week at 12 noon Eastern. I also do a nighttime show when tournaments are here called Late Night Money. You will know that in all of my picks, whether it's we're doing some NFL futures or Major League Baseball, I'm not going to look at stuff like this, like the easy fave here. That's fine. Eastern Kentucky, sure, pretty good team. But I said this a couple days ago, maybe it was a week or two ago. Lipscomb, it's my bunch here at plus 310. This is where I would like to be here. This is where I want to be. I want to get a little Lipscomb plus 310. Sure, sign me up on this little group. So, highest ranked team per Kempom rankings. That's all well and good. We like that, right? Overall, they're a good squad. They win games, and head to head here, they beat Austin P, who's behind them here. They're the number 4 team in conference play. You split against Eastern Kentucky. I like the team playing well coming in tournament. Everyone's gonna remember as these tournaments go. When we get to the NCAAs, everybody's gonna have a loss. You're gonna have a couple losses. The smaller schools are what they are. But at a plus 310 spot here, sign me up for some Lipsky. That is my pick for the conference here. But again, we're going to talk about some other ones. I maybe kept you in suspense a little bit. And now 3 minutes in, you're going to leave the show. But let's talk about the next team up here. Stetson at a 5-1. Now, you want to jump on this squad? I've had them multiple times this season already. Both them and Lipscomb were both 11-5 in conference play. These guys beat Eastern Kentucky, and they beat Lipsy. So you beat the two teams ahead of you. I'm not going to complain about that. They had a bad loss coming down the stretch. I had them the other day. They're like a 5-point favorite. They lost at home. Like, what is that? I think it's Northern Alabama. You want to jump on these guys at a 5-1? I'm not going to say no. I won't say no to the Hatters. Go ahead. Grab some Stetson. Next squad up is Austin, PA. If you know, I was doing an Entourage movie reference with Jolie Osmond. Joel, what was his name? The kid who was in Sixth Sense. He's like, I went to the Austin, PA Film Academy. Anyway, 7-1. Defensive bunch, this crew. Like to slow it down. That's fine. 0-2 versus Lipsy. Split versus East Kentucky. Lost at Stetson. Again, all games on the road. All games on the road. 17-14. It is what it is. 12-3 at home. 5-11 on the road. 10-6 at conference play. And against the top dogs, you got a couple losses. I mean, I'm not getting down and just going 0-3 on the road. I talked about on the Midday Money Show, we go through any team in first place, you're going to see road losses. That's just the way it is. I mean, North Carolina, 23-6. Well, they got 4 road losses. Teams lose on the road. It's fine. But again, I think when it comes down to this, Stetson, Lipsy's for me. No, thank you here. Now we go down a little deeper into the trail here. Northern Florida is 20-1. You want to grab some Osprey action here? I don't know. I mean, 1-1 versus Stetson. You beat Lipscomb and you lost Eastern Kentucky, and then OT lost at PA. This is really, I think, if you want to do a flyer on a team, 20-1. Hey, you got to. What's it? You're 2-2 here against. Really, if you want to come into a throw a P in that mix, it's not bad here. This is not a team. If you tell me you want to take North Florida at a 20-1 clip here, 1-1 versus Stetson, you beat the number 2, and you lost at number 1 Eastern Kentucky, and you beat the number, and you lost to the 4 team on the road. Um, I'm not. I'm not going to be mad at you here. 9-7 in conference play, 11-5 at home, 5-10 on the road, just 16-15 on the year. But again, let's concentrate on conference play. A lot of these smaller schools, they do hit the road. They do want to get a little paycheck on a game. 9-7. The best team was 12-4. A couple 11-5s in there. Not that far behind. 20-1. If you want to, sure. And now we'll wrap up into the doldrums of the conference, and talk about these games going tonight here on Monday. Northern Alabama is 25-1. Gulf Coast 31. Listen, number 2 team defensively here at Gulf Coast. Do I want to get involved here? Gulf Coast playing. Where is there? I wrote that in a little line for tonight. I need to find it here. They are against Queens today, 3.5-point favorite. 154.5 is the total. Queens likes to get up. They are 80-1. They got 2 guards here, 18 and 17 points a game. They could score. 154.5. Are they asking you to go over the total here? Would I lean Gulf Coast? No. I think in spots like this, and again, Kennesaw 45-1, Jacksonville 130. I'm not looking at any of these teams to make noise. But if we can make a little money on them, sure. I did actually bet here. I got Jacksonville tonight at a 3.5. It was 4. I got them at 3.5. It was 2.5 as I do the video here. Against Kennesaw, I do like Jacksonville here. Now, again, let's pull up the road records. Jacksonville, 5-11. They're towards the bottom. Central, Arkansas, and Bellarmine did not make it here. 5-11. They are 3-13 away from home. Not good. Kennesaw 10-4 at home. Hey, it is what it is here. We see these kind of numbers when your teams are 500 on the season. But if you want to bet this game, I got Jacksonville. I gave it out today in the midday money show as well. So there is that. But my pick will be a little Lipscomb plus 310. I'm not going to hate it here if Stetson comes through either. Either one of those is good for me. I think both worth a shot. You want to go? I gave you 2. My out of the 2 though, I'm going to throw a buck on Lipscomb here. 100 for 310. I think it's worth it. Honestly, if you put $1 on Stetson, you'd still make $110 here. If you don't get either of them. I don't like Eastern Kentucky, so that's why. But anyway, official show pick, Lipsy plus 310. There you have it. And that's it. Good luck.